King of 2 Miles is being brought to you by Burger Bullets, the highest levels of precision. Barbline Barrels, cutting edge of barrel technology. And by McMillan Fiberglass Stocks, molding the way America shoots.
Welcome back to the NRA Whittington Center in Raton, New Mexico, and the King of 2 Miles competition presented this week by Nightforce Optics. Let's meet our next shooter coming up. This is Tim Sellers from Richland Hills, Texas, and he has a Nightforce sticker. See it right there on the side of the rifle? Let's find out more about that.
The Nightforce scope has been on the last 2 World Championships for the U.S. Rifle Team, where we won gold. It's also been on the scope of the King of 2 Mile last year that won the event. Can you tell us a little bit more about the scope and what you guys got going on?
Yeah, Paul, so basically Nightforce has been building scopes for long-range competitive shooting for a long time. We build scopes for a little bit of all types of disciplines of competition, as well as long-range hunting now. And in our competition series, we've got things in the F-class disciplines, our competition 15 to 55 that's done real well with setting records. In the LR, we've developed this 7 to 35, which has 100 minutes of elevation travel, which is kind of unprecedented in a 35 power scope. So even if it wasn't necessarily designed specifically for ELR, it kind of fits the bill really well for that. The type of adjustments that you guys need for shooting long range, you need accuracy. You need to be able to repeat back to zero. You're dialing turrets going to several different yardages way out to the extreme of 2 miles now. You need to have that repeatability.
You're also involved in military and law enforcement. Can you tell me about that?
SWAT teams all across the United States and the law enforcement community utilize Nightforce scopes for quite a few years now. We're not really in infantry currently, but we're very proud to say that we build rifle scopes that help our boys overseas come home safe. Nightforce has been about precision optics for a long time. Our slogan, rugged, reliable, repeatable, we kind of live that.
All right, thank you very much, Paul. We asked Tim Sellers, how did you get into the sport?
Probably like everybody else, I was hunting when I was very young, and we started shooting further and further out, and pretty soon my hunting guns were being torn down and turned into target guns. And as we got progressively further and further, it seemed to get funner and funner and funner.
Should have gave him 6.
Paul, there's a funny looking thing hanging down below the Nightforce decal. What is that?
Well, that's actually something that he's been working with. It's for vibration control.
Impact. Good hold, Tim.
Well, he's got a hit on the first shot right there.
Tim's experience comes from 1,000-yard bench rest matches. This rifle is using today is a 338 Edge.
Dropped over the top.
And that was a miss, which is unusual because he hit on the first shot. So something has changed. They're going to correct again, see if they can get him back on target. No, another miss.
Yeah, that was just off to the right, a little bit of wind gust there. One of the difficult things with having a different caliber on the same team is that the flight time and the trajectories are different. So for the spotters, it's very difficult.
And yet another miss on shot number 4. Now he has hit the first shot, so he'll get to go on to the next target, but he needs points. And the 5th shot is successful, so he gets 2 out of 5. Let's take a look at exactly what happened. Shots 1 and 5 hit way over to the left, but the misses, Paul?
Looks like they had a little bit of a let off, and they had 1 shot over the top and 2 off to the right side of the plate.
Left. I added 2.
Here we go to target number 2 with Tim Sellers. And it looks like a miss way off.
Yeah, that was off to the right.
See that? Yeah. 2 more left. You got it. Plates.
So you heard the spotter tell him to bring it left.
Yeah, that hit about 4 to 5 feet off to the right. We'll see how they adjust on this one.
Must have went right over the top of it.
And they went over the top on shot number 2. Now remember, he only gets 3 shots. No pressure here. If he misses this, he's out of competition.
Yeah, that's one disadvantage with the smaller caliber. It's hard to see those impacts.
Well, the point is he had no hits on target 2, so he's out of competition. And we asked him, does the time of day you shoot really matter?
You generally assume the winds are going to be down early in the morning, and we thought we would have that chance. And well, they picked up before we got up, and we were really on our trajectories, on our calculations. We were right there. And the cold bore shot was just a foot right, which is a good indicator we're very close to our calculations. And all the wind just kind of pitched us, and when we got to the second target, unfortunately we couldn't see the misses.
We'll take a break from the action. When we come back, you'll meet this man, our next shooter, Andrew Shaver. Stay with us for more King of 2 Miles.